Hello everyone! Yesterday I was reading A Course in Miracles lesson number 8, which says that my mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. I was trying to do this work along the day, like wherever I was thinking about, like let me share with you something a little bit from my life, like something happened to me and I was still thinking about that situation that happened to me, and I was even like laughing at myself, like, oh my goodness, I'm still thinking about that situation that happened to me like a few hours ago, or even maybe a few days ago. Maybe you can even find yourself being in the same situation, like you are thinking about something that happened to you probably a few months ago, or a few years ago, a few decades ago. Yeah, a few decades, can you imagine? Like and I'm not here to judge, I'm here to show that really this lesson is saying the truth, that the mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. Yeah, and probably it can help, this lesson can help us to stop being in the past. Yeah, thinking in the past, like having actions based on the past. Yeah, so like, yeah, let's read lesson number 9. Lesson 9. I see nothing as it is now. I see nothing as it is now. This idea obviously follows from the two preceding ones. But while you may be able to accept it intellectually, it is unlikely that it will mean anything to you as yet. So we accept it intellectually, but it's unlikely that it will mean anything to you as yet, because we need to accept it not intellectually. Yeah, we need to accept it on the other level. However, understanding is not necessary at this point. Great. In fact, the recognition that you do not understand is a prerequisite for undoing your false ideas. Sorry. The recognition that you do not understand is a prerequisite for undoing your false ideas. I am clearly understanding that all of our actions are based on our beliefs. The most of the time false beliefs. Yeah, false ideas, false beliefs. So, and this lesson is saying actually that even if you don't understand what you're reading about, it's actually a prerequisite for undoing your false ideas. The first step you take is like, oh, I don't understand anything, and actually you saying these words, you are undoing your false or bad ideas, or your false ideas, your false beliefs. Okay, these exercises are concerned with practice, not with understanding. So you just practice, not understand. You do not need to practice what you already understand. Yeah, you practice only what you don't understand. It would indeed be circular to aim at understanding and assume that you have it already. It is difficult for the untrained mind to believe that what it seems to picture is not there, because the mind is still untrained. Yeah, that's why it's difficult for the untrained mind to believe that what it seems to picture is not there, because we see it with our physical eyes, right? Like, yeah, how can I know that For example, I see nothing. I see something, yeah? But when you start to understand that I see nothing as it is now, it's the first step to train your mind. This idea can be quite disturbing and may meet with active resistance in any number of forms. Oh yeah, resistance is so strong, you know, like you should just remember about that every time you don't feel like reading. That's why I'm making these videos, yeah, because the resistance is so strong, it's so heavy. So that's why I am trying to motivate myself. Even if I don't feel like doing all this work, I am doing this. Because resistance is so strong. Again, this idea can be quite disturbing and may meet with active resistance in any number of forms. Yet, that does not preclude applying it. No more than that is required for these or any other exercises. Each small step will clear a little of the darkness away, and understanding will finally come to lighten every corner of the mind that has been cleared of the debris that darkens it. The more you do this work, the more your mind is getting trained, the more your mind is getting cleared, the more your mind is getting lightened. All right. These exercises, for which 3 or 4 practice periods are sufficient, involve looking about you and applying the idea for the day to wherever you see. Remembering the need for its indiscriminate application and the essential rule of excluding nothing. For example, I do not see this typewriter as it is now. That was the 90s, I guess, in 90s, where this book came from the Holy Spirit. So instead of this, you can use probably the word of phone or tablet or computer, notebook, whatever. Laptop. I do not see this laptop as it is now. I do not see this phone as it is now. I do not see this arm as it is now. Begin with things that are nearest you, and then extend the range outward. I do not see that coat rack as it is now. I do not see that door as it is now. I do not see that face as it is now. You know why? Because I see only the past, yeah? You remember the previous lesson. So, along the day, you just remember everything you see, everyone you see around you. You just apply this to everything around you. Like, I do not see this person as it is now. I do not see this table as it is now. I do not see this laptop as it is now. I do not see this arm as it is now. I do not see this pen as it is now. All right. It is emphasized again that while complete inclusion should not be attempted, specific exclusion must be avoided. Be sure you are honest with yourself in making this distinction. You may be tempted to obscure it. Yeah, again, so you just try doing this work along the day, like everything you see, you just remember that, this lesson is actually helping to stop judging, yeah? So like, whoever we see, whatever we see, I'm not saying it's like just something, a bad thing. We are just programmed this way, yeah? We are wired this way to judge, yeah? Wherever we see, we judge. It's a good thing or it's a bad thing. That's why this lesson probably can help to stop judging. Yeah, like, all right, I just do not see this person as it is now. Yeah, because I see only the past. And you just remind yourself along the day, so like, I do not see that face as it is now. I do not see that dishes as it is now. I do not see that work as it is now. I do not see my boss as it is now. I do not see my spouse as it is now. I do not see my boyfriend as it is now. I do not see this situation as it is now. You know why? Because I see only the past. Yeah, we've read this about this in the past lesson. Okay, so I'm about to do this work. Hopefully you can do this work as well, and see you tomorrow. Good luck. Bye.